Here we are now in Boekelo 2012. We're just having a quick look now at the CCI three-star track. This is a team competition. This is the first fence now here in Boekelo ahead of us, the start box. It's a lovely day here now today when we were doing this. First fence just gets you into a nice rhythm. It's an upright fence. Land over this and you have a lovely galloped in through the trade stands. This comes in now to the main arena, onto number 2. Nice fence now here just to get you going. Fence 3 now is coming up quite soon. It's a double of uprights on 4 strides. This is quite similar to London's third fence. So jump here on the right hand side, 4 strides on the left to centre. Out of the main arena we go now again, and down a good long galloping stretch now, all the way down here now to this fence here. This is a nice decorated fence. All fences here are well done. Very inviting track. Lovely long stretch now down along between the trees here, down to 6. This is a very nice big fence actually. You can either jump left or right of the palm tree there. On and out to the wood. It gets quite twisty now and narrow here. This is the only part of the track now here that is twisty. Sharp right hand bend on coming up here now. We have to stay right hand side of the track to face this 3-part fence here. I'm jumping on right to centre on 2 long strides to a triple brush to 4 strides coming out. This fence caused a lot of trouble last year. It walks quite long. So hopefully now that I get a good jump in over this, and it should ride okay for me, I hope. On we go again now, just through a little bit more of a wood here on the sharp left-handed turn. We're heading on now towards, we're 1 fence now away from the water fence. As you can see, we had a little bit of rain in the afternoon, but the track itself is quite good. On here now, sharp right-hand bend to number 9. It's a nice, very inviting fence here with a little bit of a drop at the back of it. This is a nice lit-up fence here now for these horses. So the next fence is the water fence. It comes up very, very quickly. So this time now we have a couple of options here. We can go down the left hand side as you see here, or we can go down the right hand side as you can see here now in a few minutes. The left hand side I went down last year, jumped quite well. This is the right hand side drop in. It's quite big, and this is straight line down to C and D coming out. This looks to be the favourable route at the moment, but we will see on the day. We have 3 routes to come out here. But my route is the right hand side, and if there is any, I'm number 50 to go out, so if it's not jumping great, I'll go down the left hand side, and this is the going out part. So hopefully now this water fence causes trouble all day for certain horses. So on we go now again to another let up fence. It's a good galloping track now, and there's a minute marker now just up ahead of us now here again just before this fence. So hopefully along here now we'll be going well and up in our minute marker. This is the Land Rover fence. It's Team Ireland's sponsor here for this event. All teams have sponsors here, which is great. On we go now again. We have a barrel fence here on 4 strides to a corner. This walks quite nicely. It jumped well last year, so hopefully it will be the same again for us. As you can see, all the fences are decorated very well here. So on we go now again. Coming up now to a vegetable hut, you could call it. First one is quite generous, left hand side, and just to stay a little bit left on 3 strides to the other one. The other one is quite severely angled. You cannot see it here on the photos, but there is a very big angle on this. So on we go now again, through a farmyard, on now into another long galloping stretch, and we come up now to a nice tricaner. Here in a few minutes. As you can see, this is a nice stretch now onto the next fence. So here comes the it's a ditch in front of an upright, as you would call it, and this is a nice lit up fence for the horses at this stage. They're well into their gallop, they're opened up well, really gets the horses galloping forward and thinking forward for you. And we have another nice galloping stretch now again coming up here. This is a new fence now to this event. So my preferable route is to the left hand side, as you can see here now, to a nice box with water inside it actually, on 3 strides to this open ditch, to 1 stride to another very big open ditch with a pole over it. This is a very nice fence actually. Ride's quite long, so nice and positive here now with this one. So next fence comes up quite quickly, so we have to get ourselves together, and it's quite upright going in. So quick gallop up to it, just set them up in the corner, and it's a nice 4 strides curving, and this will be a nice 4 forward strides actually. This is a nice fence, so hopefully it'll ride okay. On we go down now, another long galloping stretch to a big table. We'd call this a lit up fence actually, but it's quite beefy, so just to be respected a little bit. So the water fence now is next. It comes up quite quickly, and we have a sharp turn into it. This caused a few problems now last year. It didn't walk that big, but whatever the horses see, they just spook in the last minute. We have a good drop into the water, and we stay to the right hand side then coming out. Water's quite deep here, and just keep them balanced, and we have a bounce then coming out. The part B is quite forgiving now this year. We had a real upright log last year, but this now seems to encourage the horses a little bit more. So on we go now again. Another long galloping stretch again through 2 road crossings to another lit up fence underneath a marquee, as you can see ahead of us. Don't know where that balloon came out of. So we're back here now at the fence again. As you can see, it's a nice lit up fence here now. Just get the horses now after 1 or 2 questions, so it just gets them back into the track again. On we come up now to the farmyard. On a dark day, this can be quite dark inside here. 2 upright fences on 2 strides. This is well decorated, and it's lovely to look at. This should not cause any problems. But as I say, when it gets dark here, if it's a real dull, misty day, it can be quite dark in there, so you would have to be careful. So on we go again, a sharp right hand turn out of there and up to the next fence. I think this fence will be very influential here on the course. We come down the left hand side, part A, jump in, be quite forward, in over, and let your horse run a little bit, and let the hill then back him up. We have a skinny on top of it, jump in dead centre, that we're aiming coming down the right hand side, as you'll see now in a minute. The right hand side line down to a very acute corner. This is a big question now. This is the 3rd or 4th last fence in the track, so I think horses will be tired along here, and it's a good question for them. On we go and gallop on again now. We have another big brush fence here ahead of us on 8 strides to a very big open ditch. This is quite inviting now for the horses coming towards the end of the track. They'll be well into their gallop now, and it's not too difficult for these type of horses. On now to the 2nd last fence. We're going to jump this on the left hand side, and a small right hand turn then down to the last fence. So hopefully all is going well here now, that we can jump the last fence safely and go across the finish line, and hopefully as close to the time as we can.